Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Member Spotlight by Allied Muslim Chamber of Business. MCOB is a membership based social enterprise with a mission to create a thriving Muslim business community. It's the power of collective wisdom, continued learning, and thought leadership brought together for Muslims by Muslims. Our core belief is that business leaders thrive when they have access to a supportive community of peers who challenge and inspire each other. Today, we have with us our member Abbas Momin. Abbas is the founder and CEO of XllenTech Solutions, an IT services company based in Calgary and supporting clients across Canada and the United States. With a focus on dependable managed IT services, modern infrastructure solutions, and long term technology stability, Abbas has built a reputation for keeping organizations running smoothly, securely, and without disruption. His work is driven by a passion for solving complex problems and delivering service that puts the customer first. Alongside his IT services company, Abbas is also the creator of VerifiableLetter, an innovative business communication platform designed to bring authenticity, trust, and verification to organizations' correspondence. Welcome, Abbas.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for joining us today, and would love to hear your story, how you started on this journey.
Life bounces people around, and my life is no different. Luck bounced me around. I started my journey from India. I grew up in India,
Mhm.
and then things. I moved to UK for 5 years for better career, of course, like everybody else. And then I lived there for 5 years, and then life took me back to India. I thought that's enough money, enough life alone.
Mhm.
Let's have some family life. Went back to India, but once you live in these countries, it's really hard to settle down in back home countries. So then I my search again started to go out somewhere else, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directed me to Canada, because as soon as I applied for Canada, within 11 months they gave me PR with family. So that was
Okay.
kind of very, very unexpected. And then shukr alhamdulillah, since then I started my journey in Canada. uh, you know uh, I did my engineering, computer engineering in India, but
Mhm.
looking for better career and better life bounced me here and there. And then even after moving to Canada, I worked in a company in IT for about 7.5 years, alhamdulillah. But I had the dream of doing the business. My father is a businessman in India, my brother is a businessman in India. So business is kind of in my blood. So as soon as I landed in Canada, I had that idea to do something about business. So I registered my business a year later,
Mhm.
but kept on working full time until a moment came in 2018 when I started full time into the business. And alhamdulillah, I'm doing great. Yeah, yeah, just going step by step, moving companies to compete, and a lot of customers know me, and I believe in quality, and that's what makes me different from many other companies. And alhamdulillah, Calgary has been my home for 14 years. 14 years now.
15 years. Okay. And you started your company about 7 years ago?
Yeah, so I registered my company in 2013, but I wanted to be sustainable, so
Mhm.
I kept working full time and doing the business part time. And then after 5 years, so 2018, I broke up with my job, and I went on to the business full time. And alhamdulillah, since then I've grown multifold.
Okay. All right. No, that's very good to hear. So tell us a little bit more about Accent Tech. What type of services you are providing, and who is your customer, and the geographic areas that you are covering.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I started XllenTech as a local business for Calgary customers. I started serving, local small businesses. And Alhamdulillah, because I had about 20 years experience at the time, I
Mhm.
knew everything from bottom to top, simple computer or laptop fixes to, server, storage, switch, router, network design, and everything. So that brought me, kept going up and up and up and up. Alhamdulillah, a lot of companies I work with are across the world. My
Mhm.
clients are across the world. A lot of clients from the UK, in India as well as some Europeans as well. I provide basically, quite a wide variety of services, of course, but the main focus would be on-site IT support services. I cover entire US and Canada for on-site IT support wherever the client has the problem. Most of the business enterprises have multi-locations across US and Canada, and wherever they have some issues, we get the ticket and we send our dispatcher field engineer to go out and fix it. But other than that, I also provide phone system solution. These days, a traditional phone system that used to be called a POTS system, which is analog phone system, is companies are migrating from there to the VoIP, voice over internet IP phone system, and I've been providing that phone system solution as well as cybersecurity solutions. A lot to say about that, as you know, but
Mhm.
briefly, of course, security solutions, totally design network design, and then implementation, and then maintenance and upgrades and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of other services, of course, software development has been in my portfolio as well. POS solution support as well. Alhamdulillah, IT consultancy have been doing the, providing you what you are using. Is it really worth what you are doing? What you are using in terms of technology, and what better technology you can use to, make your business more efficient. Alhamdulillah. And yeah, and things go on, but these are kind of the main focuses.
Okay, all right. So, how big is your team right now?
So I have 4 employees here in Calgary, but I have contractors partner networks across US and Canada. And Alhamdulillah, very strong network. I cover pretty much every nooks and corners across US and Canada. Wherever my clients need help, I have somebody over there to help them out, with many tickets for the same day support, many for the next day support, and of course, many SLAs. We offer wide variety of SLAs.
Okay. So, in terms of the managed care that you're providing and on the security side as well, can you describe for us like the type of work that you are doing?
In terms of cybersecurity, you say?
Yeah, cybersecurity. Mhm.
Yeah, cybersecurity, my experience has been from the root of the network. So a new business starts, they need to design a network. What kind of network they should have, of course, starting from the first point of entry into your business, in terms of internet is your, modem of the internet service provider. And right after that is the firewall, where your, this is the main point of entry into your business for every good and bad actors. So we design complete network from right from the beginning till what you use in your computers, what software you should be using, what you should not be using, antiviruses, endpoint protection, total managed services we provide. And cybersecurity, is a huge factor, a huge a subject on its own. But penetration testing and network troubleshooting, a lot of other stuff, of course, are part of it. But cybersecurity, is hard to describe in a minute or two, but we basically provide the complete solution to keep your business running and safe from the wild world.
All right. And do you specialize in any particular sector, or what size companies do you work with?
In terms of the company size, I work with honestly a small business which has, 3, 4 employees to I have a company which has 400 employees. So in
Okay.
terms of size, I've Alhamdulillah work with wide variety of sizes. In terms of verticals, I work with healthcare, retail a lot. A lot of my focus is on retail. Pretty much every store you see out there, London Drugs and Gap, and a lot of companies I work with, and I do their support, as well as healthcare, physiotherapists, dentists, ordinary physicians,
Okay.
all types of healthcare, alhamdulillah. And other than, I also have oil and gas customers. I'm in Calgary, which is oil and gas hub, so that's also a part of it.
Okay. All right. No, so that's definitely good. When you look at your company, you have achieved a lot in the last 7 years. Where do you foresee your company to be in the next 2 to 3 years?
Well, as you might already imagine, with the artificial intelligence and a lot of consolidation of companies are happening. So, IT industry particularly is evolving so fast. that if your business is not in touch with a reliable IT service provider, you would be lost in the new world that's coming up to us.
Hmm.
And Alhamdulillah, I keep myself up to date. I have more than 25 certificates in IT industry, and I still have more to do. It's not even a stop. I never can say that, this is it. I don't want to learn anymore. This
Uh-huh.
industry is evolving so fast and at an unprecedented rate, I could say, definitely. And Alhamdulillah, I'm up to the speed, I'm growing, and Alhamdulillah, I'm adding more to in my portfolio. I provide cloud services, which is the most demanding with the technology involvement. So cloud services, we migrate on site, your hardware from your on-prem to cloud and everything. And Alhamdulillah, I expect things to just evolve, and I will be evolving myself with the technology, of course.
Okay, all right. Tell us about the new venture that you just recently started, Verifiable Letter. What is it about?
Yeah, so a short story is, I'm also a president of the local charitable organization. Alhamdulillah, I try to balance my life with this world and the hereafter. And one day I got a call from on my WhatsApp, because my mobile number was listed on the website for the as the executive of the organization, and someone from in India called me saying that I was hired by a company with this address, and they provided an immigration consultant here, provided me all kinds of letter and approval, everything. And then as soon as I paid him, the guy disappeared. He sent me a bunch of documents, a lot of documents. This is probably about 10 years back. And all those documents were fake. I was amazed how accurately those documents were forged. And that guy was, cheated for about 15 lakh plus rupees. And that story does not really limit to one or two people.
Mm-hmm.
Scammers are so active these days, and they use every business. I'm sure many of us receive emails from Microsoft and Google and this and that, from wide variety of companies and wide variety of purposes. You have been chosen for to 1 million lottery, you have won 1 million lottery, what not. All these communications are happening, but do we have a way to ever call Microsoft and find out whether that letter really came from Microsoft? Forget about even big companies, even ordinary companies. Canadian companies are being used to commit fraud in, say, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, whatnot. All the third world countries are facing huge increase in scams in the name of companies based in developed countries. If you look a search on Google, of course you'll find that company and everything is genuine, but do we have means to find out whether that job offer letter offered to somebody in Pakistan is really genuine from
Mm-hmm.
here? There is usually no way, and companies don't even respond to those kind of emails.
Uh-huh.
And that triggered me an idea that there should be some way to figure out how that is this communication real genuine, and that's how verifiable letter was born many years back. But of course, with busy in my career, I couldn't focus in. But last 2 years I've been working on this project, and this project is basically about every communication that goes out from business should be verifiable, and that it shouldn't be that hard for anybody to figure out whether the communication really came from the company that is claimed to be from. So verifiable letter gives you an online company letterhead, a complete solution. Conventionally what businesses do, they have a pre-printed letterhead, and when they want to print a letterhead, they print it in the printer and then print the letterhead,
Mm-hmm.
the printer letter, and then send it out. With the verifiable letter, you sign up and you create your letterhead online, you create the letter online, and you get the PDF file to print it to any printer. As well as you can send an email to other, your clients and your any other customers, which would be verifiable. They will be able to verify within seconds that whether this communication was really sent from you, and all this details is covered on the letterhead.
All right. So where is that venture right now? Have you already launched it and it's in operation?
Yes, I just launched it a few months back, and right now it's in production stage. So somebody, if one, is interested, they can go to verifiableletter.com and they can sign up for their company business letter.
All right. Awesome.
So
So definitely best wishes for this venture, and also looking forward to see your other company, Excellent Tech, to grow further. And right now, you mentioned that you are providing services in Canada and US market. Are you looking to grow further deeper into these markets, or exploring other venues as well?
yeah, this Canada and US has such a huge market, and I've been so busy expanding into more and more services as well as more and more areas. So Alhamdulillah, I see next 2 3 years I'll be very busy with the technology involvement. But Alhamdulillah, I'm doing it. Like, I'm happy with whatever I'm doing, and I'll be more than happy to assist more customers in their needs for their business, because every business needs a trustable professional who knows what he's talking about. And I have achieved that with a lot of customers across US, Canada, and I look forward to meet more,
All right.
inshallah.
Sounds good. Outside of work, now for our viewers, what are your interests or hobbies?
You know, I keep myself balanced. I, I, I offer prayers, I do fast, and we do all the kinds of, rituals that Islam teaches us, of course. But other than that, I believe in action. We offer salat for what? If the salat does not helps us help others, then I guess our of salat is incomplete. I believe in real implementation in action, not just talks and not just rituals. And Alhamdulillah, I've been part of the charitable organization here in Calgary for over 11 years now. And now I'm the current president of the organization. I work for people, and I do try to help a huge community. We have 1200 plus heads in the community, and growing really fast. So I try to keep myself very busy, of course, personal life, professional life, and my third life is the community center, alhamdulillah. And I work with a huge community, and a huge community of Calgary as well, alhamdulillah,
Mhm.
with a lot of people. Yeah.
That's no excellent. That's very good. We have now put more barakah in your work and everything that
Inshallah.
you are doing.
Inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all
Thank you
these
so
small.
much for being with us, being our member, and looking forward to seeing your company grow day after day.
Absolutely. Yeah, and my message to everybody is again, we need to unite. We need
Yes,
to unite for better, because what we lack is the unity. And inshallah, with
inshallah,
the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will achieve that. And this is
inshallah.
a good start. MCOB is a good start. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you. Thank you for being a part of the journey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum. Okay.
Absolutely.